Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 20 of Let's Platinum and 100% Blasphemous. Sort of. Alright, as you can see, I've changed my my skin. I thought I'd use the Chantress of the Dead skin, which is really cool. And we're now going to move on to the third and final DLC, but it wasn't the third and final one, I think it was the first one? I don't remember which one. But yeah, we're gonna move on to this last one, and we're gonna do it. So it added a few things, and I'm gonna show you what. We need the linen of golden thread, and we need to just drop down here, which we did before, and I even accidentally opened it up during play. But if we enter into this secret, my mistake. This is not the location that we want to go to first. Let me. That was silly. I remembered it wrong. That is a location that we want to go to eventually, but not right now. That's not the first location, my bad. We want to go here, to the knot of the three words. Alright, let's keep this heart on and move like lightning. I wonder, hang on, you get to keep the hearts, yeah. It'd be a crazy speedrun to use this heart. Man, look at that, like, momentum you get. These guys are actually struggling to keep up. Whee! Whee! Cool. Alright, so we didn't enter here last time, well, during the main game, and then I did come here to go down to the Morning and Havoc. But if we enter this top right room, we find a very new location called All the Tears of the Sea. Let me just see something. Still 97%. And in this room, we find a woman.
Faceless warrior, stay thy course. I sense a heavy burden within thee, although I can neither see thy face nor hear thy voice. Forgive my manners. My name is Miriam. This place of crimson shadows has summoned me. Something in this suffering land, a will that eludes my understanding, decided that I alter the course of my journey and brought me to this place. And if it has sanctioned this meeting, it must be because we are being put to the test, destined to mutually help one another under its watchful gaze. This crystal that lies before us is what allows me to travel to distant lands. But, as you can see, it is cracked and its magic extinguished. To restore it, I must find the shards that are scattered throughout your world. I beg you, allow me to show you one of them.
Oh, sorry, I pressed that a little bit too soon.
This is one of the portals of the Blue Rose that guard each and every one of the crystal shards. The force of its magic will not allow me to enter. Pray, help me, anonymous warrior. Enter in my stead and retrieve the shards. I must return to my kingdom, and I must not tarry. Okay,
so this is Miriam. Let's speak to her again.
Help me, warrior. Enter the portals and retrieve the crystal shards.
Okay, and the way this works is it's basically a platforming game. There are 5 levels. They increasingly get more difficult. I was of the opinion that this is one of the hardest platforming sort of elements of any game that I've ever done. It is still, I still agree that with that statement, but fortunately I've found some relatively useful ways of dealing with most of it, which is excellent. Do I need anything else here? Don't really need that. More health would actually be useful in this. Okay, I'll put this on, but we don't really need it. Okay, you have 1 minute and 15 seconds to reach the end. So here's how it works. Climb up. This first one's pretty straightforward, not too much danger. It's just about actually getting through. There's only one section that's a little bit difficult, but I'll explain sort of like a relatively quick way to do it. Gosh, that is so free with this heart. Okay, when you get to this part, you need to wait. Drop down here, and then I think I can jump straight down, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah, you can actually land on that platform, but we're gonna do this the slow way. And then what you want to do here is change to the digital pad, so it's a lot easier to climb these ladders. So climb up, jump, jump, slide, drop down this ladder, and then when you jump to this one, again, digital pad. If you don't use the digital pad, it is really difficult. Drop down, and first go. Beautiful. We got to the end. 11 seconds to go. Alright, that's a fairly easy one. The only real tricky part is that ending with the ladders. I cannot recommend to you enough to use the D-pad. It is just so much easier with the D-pad.
Look, the portal of the Blue Rose has closed. The shard has returned and the crystal is reforming. I beg thee, help me retrieve the remaining shards.
Alright, and so we must retrieve the remaining shards. Now, one thing I really quickly want to talk about, well, let's talk to her one time.
Look, the journeying crystal is restoring itself. I feel its magic growing strong again. Pray, help me retrieve the remaining shards.
Okay, so I wanted to mention this, actually, I've been wanting to mention it almost since the very beginning of the game, and I don't know, I just kept forgetting. I put Tiento to your thorned hairs on. It's probably easier to explain when we get to that point, but yeah. The cutscenes actually remind me, and it'll be very interesting if anybody got to experience these as a kid. If you're around my age, then you probably, there's a chance that you may have experienced them. There was I don't know if they were they definitely weren't a gaming company, but they created a video game series back in the mid to late 90s. It was a company called The Learning Company. And essentially, they made a video game called the Clue Finders, a video game series called the Clue Finders. And it had Clue Finders 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade adventures. And then I think they had another 1 or 2 spin-offs. They were fantastic games. I played them religiously. I actually have them. I think I have all of them, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. I can't play them anymore because they're on CDs and no computers have like CD-ROM drives anymore. And not only that, but it doesn't work on the more recent operating systems. But the cutscenes in those games remind me so much of the cutscenes in this game. It just, like, the way the characters move. I know it's just like a strange thing to say, like how, like it's a game from like the 90s versus a game that came out in 2019. But there's something about it that is just very reminiscent of it. So it is very strange. Alright, anyway, just thought I'd mention that. For this one, ooh, okay. Did I put Tiento to your thorned hairs? This is why I wanted to do Tiento. So if you activate it, it will just protect you against the shots. Not for very long, but it'll protect you regardless. Here what you want to do is just keep clambering up this side. Use the D-pad here. When you bounce across that, what you want to do is you want to press the D-pad so that you're holding the direction you want to go. So in that case it was left, and also holding down at the same time. So down and left. Make sure you're holding both of those. Essentially hold diagonal down, left, and then press the square button to attack, and it should never fail. If there's one thing that's annoying about this, damn it. Okay, I died there because I pressed directional down and left and then pressed X, which allowed me to fall through the platform, but I was trying to explain how to do it properly. I wonder if there's a way to get up here quicker. Damn it. I was very lucky. One, two, three. Okay, let's try that again. So bounce, land here, climb up. Okay, this time we're going to get it. So we're going to jump, jump again, Jump again, probably should have jumped a little bit later. Wait for it, move left, down left, and then attack. Seems relatively simple, but it is one of the most infuriating things if it just doesn't work. One downside of Tiento to your Thorned Hairs is that it does not protect you from spike pits. If you fall in a spike pit, you will die with 100% certainty. So be aware of that. Okay, so for this, you gotta climb up, pull that lever. So this is only the second one. They're still sort of taking it easy on us. Obviously the theme is quite varied, but it's not too bad. Don't panic about the time too much. Yeah. It's, yeah, see, like I made it with 20 seconds and you can make it even faster than that. Because there are kind of like a few shortcuts here and there you can take, especially in the third, fourth and fifth one. It's not that bad. So don't panic too much about the time. Definitely the thing that's going to keep you from doing this is just not being able to get through the stages. But like I said, fortunately I've got some decent strategies that allowed me to finally finish the fifth stage. I cannot tell you, when I first played the game and I tried to do 100% without... let me just concentrate for a second here. We want to go... I know where another one is. It doesn't matter which one you go to, so I guess I'll go to this one first. I've got to make sure I put the relic on, which is... get rid of that one. But that's the wrong one. That one. Yeah, when I first played the game, I was like, alright, I'm gonna do, what you would normally do. Play a whole playthrough completely blind, just play, try and beat the bosses, try and learn where stuff is, try and find all the secrets without a guide, and then when you realize that you're spending 5 hours trying to figure out one thing, just look it up, regrettably. And yeah, so I was playing, and I believe I probably spent something like 4 hours trying to do the final one of these trials. It was just so unbelievably difficult, and yeah, not really pleasant. Fortunately, so it's right here. Fortunately, because these are really hard to find. I think I found 2 or 3 of them in my playthrough, and when it said that there were 5, I was like, where? Holy crap, man. Okay, actually, you know what? Don't take off the silver lung. Leave it on. Leave the heart on, put the Tiento back on, and we go. Yeah, I was like, where? And then eventually I just looked them up and I was like, wow, those were just very unexpected locations. Oops, okay. I gotta learn these, or relearn these. I only did it a couple of hours ago, but I definitely spent the most time on the 4th and 5th one. So, yeah, I think it's just drop down. And we go... Remember, D-pad. D-pad never fails. The thumbstick is just, I don't know, I could not get a consistency with it. I almost thought we were in a different challenge, so, like that. Let's use Tiento here. Oh, threw me off a little bit. Okay, drop down here. We go drop attack, move to the right here, I think. Up, slide, up over there, Tiento, go to the right, bounce. Yeah, Tiento makes this a million times easier. And to be honest, the heart is actually helping me a little bit as well. Okay, let's use a second Tiento. Just good not having to worry about it. Keep an eye on the meter though that you have, because it will run out on you at the most inopportune times. Okay. Here is a pretty good place to use Tiento as well. Alright, I think this is the last bit of this challenge, so we just climb down here. Hop over. I forgot about that, damn. I forgot about that thing, damn it. Alright, so, and then the other difficult thing about completing these is not only getting through everything that you just got through again, but trying to remember what it was that actually killed you by the time you get back there. So that is also what makes stuff really tough. Okay, we're on a good pace. Ugh. Okay, good. Stay here. I also, if memory serves, because I can't remember now how I got Tiento. I can't remember what you have to do to get Tiento. I don't think I had it when I was practicing the first time. And so I had to do all of these like really legit. And I was able to do all of them except for the last one. The last one was just too difficult. And Tiento makes it like a million times easier. Okay. That was really dumb. Oh, hang on. Sometimes they take it easy on you, like for example there where yeah, I've wasted a bunch of time, but I still might make it. You can also take a sip of your flasks as well. These attacks do a fairly significant amount of damage, but if you can sip your flask to get you fully healed, you have at least a chance. Ow. Okay, so how does this work again? Go here, slide, oops, slide, climb. Okay, so I just have to wait. Like, I may as well pop a Tiento here. Oh, you jerk. Oh, that's right, I've got to go all the way down there. Alright, well, there was the anticipation that I wasn't going to be able to finish this like live, but I know I'm very close to the end of this one, and the other two, despite how hard they are, I had a decent amount of practice with them, and I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to get it. Especially the last one. The last one was really tough, but after finally coming up with a decent strategy, I was like, alright, I think I know how to do this. So drop there, smack that, go over here. Damn it. Okay. Take a sip. Chop, 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 chop. Go down. Good. Try and avoid these as best as I can. It's tricky to know when to jump and when to duck. Alright, here we go. Tiento. Go. That speed is ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna... I think I can drop straight down with this one. Hang on. Yes. No! Oh, okay, there it is. I remember now. So I wanted to show off some of those secrets as well. So it's basically straight down with a little bit to the right. I'm gonna be honest, I did this about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, and I cannot remember a single thing. Like, it does not feel familiar to me at all. I must have got it a lot sooner than I'm getting it here, because I just do not remember that last bit. Playing it very quickly though, which is nice. Whee! Oh, how the hell did I avoid that? Oh, I could have just jumped down there. Hop. Let's go. There we go. Clean, man. Clean as vocals. Ah, ah. Okay, took one hit. Hop. Ah. Don't get hit. Okay. Tiento. Okay, so it's basically drop down here, and then it's like here. Oh, I just missed it. It's almost straight down from that top one. I'm sorry it is taking so long. I am trying. Come on, man. I was thinking to myself, if I get all of these first try, or at least like within the first few tries, the episode's going to be so short. But I've been like doing a little bit of practice on the Sacred Sorrows mode, which apparently was also released with Strife and Ruin. And so I feel like it would be appropriate to add to the end of this episode, but there's no way I could do all of it, at least not in 1 hour. It's just impossible, or pretty close to impossible. Especially not with my degree of practice. I actually didn't get through everything just yet, but yeah, got through most of it. Take another sip. But I did want to do that, but unfortunately now this one's taking a long time and it's really getting on my nerves. Some of you are probably just saying, why don't you just do it normally? Like, go to the right, do it normally. That's where things get like a little tricky as well, because there is the element of like, oh, why not just do it normally? But I don't even know if I mentioned this earlier, or I'm just remembering something from before when I was thinking about it. But the element of doing it normally is like, yeah, you can do it normally, but then it takes you longer and you can still fail, you know? Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna drop straight down and pray. Excellent. And then I jump. I missed. I should have waited. Okay, that is the end there. That is the end. Okay. I know what to do now. I know what to do. We're gonna get it this time for sure. Oh. Okay. Up. Up. Why did I jump up there? If I miss it this time, I'll edit in my successful attempt. God, it feels good to, like, the interesting thing about platforming in general is like if you get it right and a game is really tight with how they do that platforming, it just feels so good. I keep forgetting that I can just jump there. Oh crap, that was really dumb. Okay, Tiento. Of course I use Tiento and then not get hit once, except for that. Come on. I think I had like 50 seconds left when I got hit before, by the way. I'm not jumping. Okay. I jumped because, well, I said I'm not jumping because I wasn't holding the controller. I let it go to fix my earbud. Ah, that was silly. Duck. Duck, goose. Alright. Go. Charge. God, that leap is so fun, man. I can't believe they hide that under... Oh, no. I'm not sure if this matters, but I'm going to assume that it does. Drop down. Okay, so we hop over here, then we go down, wait until they move to the right, and wait until they move back to the left. So something like this, something like this. No! You jerk fireball. Alright, I'll edit in my successful attempt here. See if I can remember this part this time. So it's like, you do this, you go here. You wait for this one. Go over here. Drop, smack. And then it's... I can't... can I drop straight away? Yeah, I think so. Slide. Yeah, okay, there we go. I sort of remembered it. There we go, that's how you do that. Slide. I gotta use the Tiento. Oh, but I can't because I'll be on the ladder. Can't use the Tiento to your thorned hairs while I'm on the ladder. I can use it before, but I don't know if it'll give me enough time. We'll see, we'll see. We're about to get there now. Okay. Tiento, go. Okay, so we do this. Go down, drop. Use it here. Yes, okay, that worked. Oh no! Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Go, 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 go. Alright, I think I got it this time. Jesus Christ, man. That was so annoying. Alright, well, that took an exceedingly long time. But we have it, so may as well use it. Originally the intention was for this to be the final episode, but that's just not going to be the case. Because I still got to get through the ending as well. Actually, yeah, that's a way I could have done it. I could have done the ending here. That's too late now. The next one is here in the Convent of Our Lady of the Child Visage. It is kind of annoying to get to, but it's not that bad, I guess. Alright, so we go here, drop. Do I have the, one of the reasons why I put, yeah, the piece of a tombstone is because it cancels your drop straight away, and that is very useful in certain sections. So, yeah. Okay, it's over here. I opened it last time, I just, yeah, didn't actually do it. Alright, let's see if we can get the fourth one done. Hopefully, if I can remember how this goes. This is one of the ones where you can skip a lot of different sections, so I'm going to show you sort of the optimal route straight away. Jump, jump, grab onto this, bounce off that, bounce off here, slide, hop, 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 hop. Oops, that was weird. Okay, smack that. Now for this one, hop up here, jump straight up here, climb this one, and then climb all of this all the way to the very top, and we just eliminated like 20% of this. Bounce, slide, bounce, bounce. Again, if you use the D-pad, it'll be much easier. Yeah, if you don't want to get hit, wait a second there. I swug, so I swig the flask there. Okay, this is a decent time to use your Tiento, I think? No, not, yeah, this is a decent time to use it. May as well. Ay. Oh, right, it didn't cancel. Okay, good, good, good. I looked away for a second because I thought I was done. Okay, stay down here. Slide in. Okay, now for, oh yeah, from memory, you don't even have to pull this. All you gotta do is do this, head to the left, smack this, hop this ladder, somehow grab it at the very last second, take it all the way to here, then you gotta jump down to land on this one, quickly jump off, clamber like this, wait until they start moving to the left. Oh, I think you can actually, yeah, you make that, and then you make this, and then you gotta go here, bounce, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, okay, hang on. Tiento, hop, hop, stop, and then one more, and then all you gotta do is bounce, land, 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 let yourself fall, bounce, and you're done. Yay! Fourth one much easier than the fifth one. That was crazy, man. That was really good. Really, really good. Okay, now, obviously, there was like one particular section in there that was quite hard, like landing on the ladder and grabbing at the last second. the more you practice it, the more you'll get into a better position when you get to that point anyway. So don't worry too much about it. Alright, and now the last one, thankfully my brain has just remembered where it is. It is here in the Library of the Negated Words. Let's make sure that I change up my thing to Tiento. Tiento is, I wouldn't say mandatory here, but you definitely don't want to do it without it. Where's my relics? Yes, okay, it's fine. 1, 2. Hop, hop. Can I? I can't reach. Gosh, taking a lot of damage. God damn it. Can you guys please stop? Oh my god, I can't believe I died. Oh! No. Okay. I was gonna say, hang on a sec, I know why. It's because I have this particular heart on which is increasing the amount of damage I take by 2 times. And then I was going to say, and also the Heart of the Oils, which also increases the amount of damage I take by 2 times. But no, it's just this one. Get it with the execution. Let's go. Looks like I opened up this one before. All right, here we go. The 5th one, 5th and final one. This one, in all honesty, was the one that really gave me a tough time. But once I figured it out, it made it a lot easier. Hop to this ladder, switch to the thumbstick, try and thread the needle here so you can land on this. Come down here, and then honestly, you're just going to have to wait here. Unfortunately, the way this works, I don't know why, but for this particular one, there may be a way to make it quicker, but it is so unbelievably difficult that it's not worth doing. So what you have to do is you have to wait here, because I just skipped like 20% of the course. Wait here and wait until that platform at the bottom starts moving. When it does, land on it, stay on it, leap over to the other one, leap over to this one. The platform would be here from the top. It is so difficult to thread that needle and land exactly where it is right now. Go all the way here, let yourself drop. Then you want to drop here, land on this, avoid it, bounce, clamber onto here, use Tiento. Wait, is this the one? Yeah, I think it's like this. Hang on, I can't remember. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I had to refamiliarize myself. Apologies for that. Let me try that again. I could not remember where I was supposed to go. Okay, so use the D-pad to jump to that ladder. Switch to your thumbstick so you can make this a lot easier. At least that's the way I kind of like got used to it. We're gonna wait here and do exactly the same thing. It is annoying to wait for this for like 25 seconds, but like I said, we have no choice. You can land on that platform basically from where I am. Also, try like to jump to that ladder on the left. From this position, it's not too bad, but if you don't realize how low you can go, it's quite tough. Okay, here we go. Should be moving in a moment. Okay, land. Stay on this one, hop over. Jump on this one, hop over again. Stay down. Slide over and jump. Go all the way to the right. Slide, let yourself fall. Slide, let yourself fall. Over here. Bounce. Then you got to let yourself fall here. Wait until you pass 3. 1, 2, 3. Use the thing there. I was really dumb. I went early because I got there so fast. I got to that so quick, and I made a mistake by going there early. Yeah, let me try and explain that again. That left side, when you're letting yourself fall down, just watch those 3 sort of like little indents that you can see these little platforms come out of. Once you pass all 3, press square, and you should hit the wall. Cling into the wall with your sword every time. It takes a little practice, but yeah, just 1, 2, 3, press square, and you'll get it. If I end up missing it after this, I'm going to be very annoyed. Okay. This one goes for quite. Oh, you can avoid it, but it is tough if you do that. If you jump to this platform first. Okay, slide. Careful dropping down that part there. It is very finicky, and you can easily clip the edges and then kill yourself on the 1, 2, 3. Stay ducked. Drop down here, climb up here, go this way, then Tiento to your thorned hairs, I think. Okay, the trouble with that is because you're moving so fast, you actually have to slow down very carefully in order to make that. So that was a bit of a mess, but yeah, I'm just trying to explain it as best I can. Duck, stay right here in the middle. Duck. Try and do this without using the Tiento to your thorned hairs, because there is a section coming up in just a moment where it's way more valuable. Remember, you can use your flasks. Okay, stay to the right. Wait until you get it right about here. Now use Tiento. Now if you get clipped by this swinging pendulum, don't worry, it won't hurt you. You gotta jump about there. Go to the right, go to the right, go to the right. Wait for a second. Go to the right. Hop. Swing past this. Wait. Ah, damn it, I screwed up. I went so fast that I was actually in a good position to continue. I waited at the wrong part. Damn it. I almost had that completely done. We were practically at the end there, by the way. There was still a little bit to go, but it was, the kids say, free. Damn it, man. That was so good. I almost had that. Come on, come on. I really want to get this done today. Please let me get it, please. I hope I don't die in anything annoying. I think I've now spent a good 5 hours trying to perfect this. That was dumb. Oh, I managed to avoid it, yeah. To be honest, one of the things that is kind of fun is using the heart to make this better, increasing the speed. It does change things very slightly, but it is fun to use it. So I'm going to duck here, wait until this swings back, then I'm going to land there. Oh crap, I should have used Tiento. So 1. Slide. Oh, you can make it probably. I just realized because I have the heart, you might be able to make that jump without even having to bounce off of it, which is pretty cool. I also keep forgetting that I'm going to take a lot more damage from these things because I have the speed heart of the Breaking Dawn. That was cool. Can't remember. Alright, go over here. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Now. Bounce. Okay, clipped it. Nice. Go to the right. Make it. So, go here. Wait. Go. That was very, very lucky. Alright, here we go, the final section. Now, with this, you have no choice but to do it sort of slowly. You cannot make it... Oh, that was stupid. Okay, cool. You cannot make it into the final section of this area without this platform. It's basically like a little sliding... You have to slide in, and in order to get in there, you need the platform to be in position. I'll try and show it to you, but we need to get a little bit lower. So yeah, it seems like this is the section that I was saying is basically free, and the only reason I consider it to be free is because, well, first of all, I'm playing really well, but second of all, the Tiento, having Tiento here is just so valuable. And even if you don't have it, you've still got 5 flasks, you should be able to navigate through this. Just, it's a feeling, you know? Okay, Tiento. Stay here for a second, stay here for a second, stay here for a second. Go! Yay! We did it, all 5. Oh, thank goodness, man. I can't believe the third one gave me so much trouble. I legitimately could not remember the third one. It's like a man playing an instrument. A recorder, an oboe. Oh, there's Miriam again.
Warrior, you have retrieved all the shards. Let us return to the Hall of Mirrors. Let us return to where the crystal lies.
Okay, let's go back. I need to... I used up all of my fervor, so I basically need to go back to the pre-do without the aid of the Mirror Breast's prayer, but that's okay. Go here and then teleport. Just teleport here. It's probably the quickest way. Whee! Man, I love being able to run this fast. It's so good. I can't believe they lock that behind the Stir of Dawn side quest. It's, I guess technically you can just do it from the beginning, but it's Yeah, interesting that they put that there. Hop, hop, hop. In we go. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I wonder if Miriam is supposed to be another reference to Castlevania with like some of the female characters. I forget the names, but yeah, she looks similar to them. Let's speak to her.
The crystal is complete. It has recovered all its power. I am ready to depart now. I must return to my land and leave you. I do not know if we will meet again, faceless warrior, but pray keep this as a symbol of my gratitude.
And we receive the final prayer, Cantina of the Blue Rose.
With this prayer that I grant you, you can invoke a portion of my power. Use it wisely, as 'tis magic that descends from the very shadows. Until we meet again, warrior.
Alright, and she's gone. I just noticed that she says there, until we meet again, warrior. I wonder if she comes back in Blasphemous too. If she does, don't tell me. I don't want to be spoiled. It's not a big deal, but yeah, I don't want to be spoiled. Alright, and for completing all 5 of those challenges, we receive the Cantina of the Blue Rose, an unwritten prayer that resonates when you hold a violet crystal from a distant land. An oath of friendship allows these frontiers to be crossed, invoking Miriam from through the glass to attack and bewilder the enemies of the Penitent One with her powerful blade, Eternal Blue. Girl painted in flowers and shades of blue, girl from the looking glass, cloaked in mauve, return to my side, hear my cry, that my eyes might see your night of magic. Alright, now I didn't actually, I got to show, well, here's what it looks like. So this crystal emanates, and then after a few seconds she jumps out and does that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly show off fighting against some enemies, ow, and see if, there's only one enemy here, so I don't want to fight you. Whee! I want to fight you. Oh, is that an auto? Hang on, that seemed like she put him into auto execution. Let me deal with you. Get rid of you for a sec. I want to defeat the 3 that are on here. Okay, that's a problem. Drink. Let me try this. Hey, that's cool. Okay, she puts enemies into execution. Oh, okay, in that case, hang on. I just had a thought. Can she put enemies into execution that don't have executions, or at least don't have executions that I've been able to discover? Like you, for example. I don't think that actually hit you. Let me try that again. Hop. Okay, probably not. Damn, that's a shame. How much damage did that do? That was terrible. Whatever damage that single shard did, it was not good. Alright, it seems like the benefit of her power is just that it puts enemies into execution stance. Which is still pretty cool. Whee! You can't catch me. I'm zooming. Alright, we'll get back to the pre-do. Alright, so I'm surprised, well, not surprised, but I'm happy that this took as long as it did, but I'm also not happy that it took as long as it did. Alright, so basically all that's left is the end of the game, the final ending, ending C, and I would like to show off some Sacred Sorrows stuff. I may choose to show a little bit of the Sacred Sorrows at the end of this episode, but for now I'm going to take a break and I'll go from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see I've got a different skin on. I thought I'd put this one on so you can see what it looks like. It's pretty dull, it's called Echo and Shadow, but yeah, I thought I'd put it on. Alright, we haven't got much time left in this episode, but I thought I'd show off a little bit of the Sacred Sorrows mode. The first thing I want to do though, before even doing that, is I want to change my heart. Inventory, I probably want Heart of Oils on for now. I also want to change this to to Tiento to your thorned hairs, and I want to actually change my... Where the hell did I have the contact damage one on? That's strange. I want to change the rosary beads. Alright, so I want reduced dodging cooldown. I want drop of coagulated ink. I want the knot of hair for more damage. I want the embers of broken star. I want the crown of gnawed iron, the cloistered ruby, the bead of gold thread, and the fire enclosed in enamel. So let me just use this. I don't know if that saves it, but these are the ones I want. And now we're going to go to the main menu, and we're going to enter Sacred Sorrows. So whenever you enter Sacred Sorrows, you've got to pick a save file. So pick the one that we have. And these are the Sacred Sorrows. So let's have a look through them. First Sorrow of the Brother. Complete the first Sorrow of the Brother to unlock this course. Complete the second Sorrow of His Holiness to unlock this course. The fourth course is already unlocked because we defeated the Amaness Cedars. The fifth course says complete all courses in difficulty level True Torment to unlock this course. And then the last one says complete all the previous courses and fulfill your purpose in the Eternal Processions. And this is called the Last Sorrow of the Unfathomable Wills. I don't think I'm going to do everything because this is actually really difficult. On practice, I've managed to do this. I've tried to do the True Torment version of this and I've been close, but I haven't got it. This one is not too bad. I didn't do the True Torment, but the regular version, which is known as Pilgrim, is okay. This would just be insanely difficult, and this is obscenely difficult. So I'm just going to show the first few off and show you what it's like. So we have the two difficulties. You can only pick Pilgrim for now. So let's pick it. And when you start, you'll be in this room. The timer won't start yet. You'll have a, what do they call these? Like a basin full of blood and fervor. And collecting each of them will refill your blood and fervor respectively completely. And then basically you go over here, press triangle, and you can enter the boss fight. Let's have a look at the rosary beads that I have. The main ones that I want to talk about are the Cloistered Ruby, which it says electrifies the very air around you after drinking from a bile flask, and it allows you to fire 5 electricity bolts from your weapon. They're actually really powerful, which is good. The fire enclosed in enamel just accelerates the use of prayers. This can be very useful as well, just having them go off a lot quicker. And the bead of the gold thread increases how quickly you can swig your bile flasks as well. The crown of gnawed iron and the embers of a broken star both increase the amount of fervor you generate with your attacks. Yep. The knot of hair does more damage. And the drop of coagulated ink increases the power of prayers. And finally, the fourth toe made of limestone is the one that reduces your dodging cooldowns. These are all really useful for what we're doing. And basically, and now we pick a heart. I'm going to start, for this one, I'm going to start with the Heart of Oils to do more damage. And we're also going to use Tiento to your thorned hairs. Let me see something. Is it worth... Yeah, let's try it like this. Alright, so this is going to be very quick. Like this first batch of bosses is going to be very quick. This is a boss rush mode. And we're going to fight the first 5 bosses of the game, starting with the Warden of the Silent Sorrow. His health is very low, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, up you go, and you win. Cool. Boss number 1 defeated. Now when you see it like that, you're like, oh wow, that's really quick. Like, is this going to be difficult? On Pilgrim mode, not so much. Later on, it can be tough. Here for 10 Piedad, we want to immediately use, we want to actually jump in, block. Now use Tiento to your thorned hairs. Actually, probably didn't even need to use Tiento to your thorned hairs, but I did. And we defeat 10 Piedad. Okay, next up is Our Lady of the Charred Visage. And for her, I'm just trying to think, I can't change the... Let me try something different, try something I don't normally try. I'm going to put Debla of the Lights on. Wait a second. Now. Then swig a flask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Beat her relatively quickly. And then next up is the Tres Anguistas, which we can actually beat. Devil of the Lights. You can do this one in a couple of ways. I don't mind Devil of the Lights with a bile flask swig. So I'm going to immediately Devil of the Lights. Going to hit all three, do a tremendous amount of damage. Then I'm going to jump up, go here, swig. Oh, okay, she did something she never does. Whoa, what the hell was that? I'm going to get hit here and I'm going to die. Yep. That attack is the one that gets me killed the most. Alright, I'll quickly go over this failure here. So the only thing that matters is your time. The highest rank you can get is an S+, and even though it shows you, how many bile flasks you use, how many dodges you performed, prayers invoked, blood penances used, and hits received, the only thing that matters is your time. So you kind of have to make everything go as fast as possible. So let's leave everything the way it was. I'm not going to bother with the... Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that just yet. Let me defeat Water and the Silent Sorrow. Okay, so that's not much further generated, even with the Crown of Nordiron or whatever it was, and the Embers of Broken Star. So let's just swig it. Again, I don't think I need Tiento to Thorned Hairs. I wonder how much the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 block. 1, 2, 3 jump up. 1, 2. Alright, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good, fast kill. You can obviously make it faster by swigging a flask as well, but that was pretty fast. Oh yeah, Our Lady of Charred Visage. I didn't mind the way I did that first one. Let's try it again. Devil of the Lights. Wait a second. Swig a flask. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, your health doesn't matter too much. That was very fast actually. Well, it doesn't matter too much on this difficulty. Later it does really matter. You can absolutely get killed very easily. Okay, Tres Anguistas. Hopefully we can get through this. Let's try again. Okay, jump, jump, jump. L1. Okay, if you make it here, then you can hit all three like this. There we go. That was pretty much what I wanted, but because they went to form together, it threw me off. Also, for some reason, after this fight, sometimes they... I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes they... I'm also going to change one thing here. I'm going to put Lorquiana, and I'm going to change this to the Smoking Heart of Incense to increase the amount that it costs to use those... to use Lorquiana. But it also increased the damage, because now we're fighting Esdras, and he's still pretty damn tough. Lorquiana from here. Swig. 1, 2, 3. Wait until he... No. 1, 2. Okay, he's being a jerk face. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's gonna summon his sister. Alright, cool, we won. So yeah, on Pilgrim difficulty, it's not too difficult to win. On the ones above, it's much tougher. Alright, so let's have a look. I should have got the S+ for that. Yep, S+, cool. Alright, so that's the Pilgrim difficulty for that, and then True Torment difficulty unlocks. I won't do the True Torment difficulty, but I will do the Second Sorrow of His Holiness to show you how that one works as well. A lot of these strategies that I'm using, in fact pretty much all of them, were gotten from a YouTuber called Crimson Skull, so thank you to him, because his strategies were really good. And yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to pull these off, but he did really well. Alright, so grab the Smoking Heart Incense, and we're going to use Zarabanda to the safe haven. Now we're going to fight another set of bosses, and it's sort of like the second half of the game. Starting with Melquiades. We want to use Zarabanda, and then we want to basically hit these arms here to get him to fall. Get in, but okay, that can happen. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Damn it. Okay, that's real bad. And I did try and dodge there, but the game was like, no, you didn't press it hard enough. Oh, come on. Nope. Can we please just finish this fight? Okay, finally. Very slow. I should have got that in around 30 seconds, but it is what it is. And obviously the more you learn about this, the more you can learn, like... hang on a sec. I want to change to Tiento to your Thorned Hairs. The more you can learn about how to, like when to use your flasks, how to do things quicker, all that kind of stuff. So this one's interesting for Exposito. I start here and I wait, and then I attack there, so I can get a free attack. Crimson Skull does this as well, but he only hits it here to get that double. Then you use Tiento to your Thorned Hairs, you drink a flask, you hope you stay far enough to the right to where the baby can't attack you, and then you just attack like crazy, and after enough times, it doesn't always work. Oh, hang on. Cool. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't usually have to go to the left side of the screen. You can usually win on the right. If you're in True Torment mode, you can use 2 flasks as well to make almost like guarantee a win. Who's next? Kirse is next, so we're going to use Debla of the Lights. Crimson Skull likes to defeat Kirse really quick by using a lot of Debla of the Lights and also some flasks, I think, as well. I don't prefer to do that much. I try and attack him here, do a couple hits with a full combo, try and avoid getting hit like that, but he always... Okay, then here you want to use Debla of the Lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and usually get 6 there. I don't usually get that hit, but I got it that time, which was nice. Okay, now he's going to try and drop from the sky. This one's the most annoying one to avoid. If you don't avoid the first drop, it's very hard to avoid the rest. Here, he instead of doing this 4 times in a row like he does on in the main game, he'll only do it twice. Okay. It's also extremely difficult timing to get out of the way if you can't predict where he's going to be. Okay, he's going to do this attack, and now he might give me an opportunity to attack him a couple times. Okay, now it doesn't make sense to do Debla because he's almost dead. You also can't attack him twice when he's up there, like in a row that is. You have to jump, attack, land, jump, attack, land, jump, attack, land. You can't attack him twice, it's very frustrating. Okay, now we're going to fight Chrysanta of the Rapt Agony. She's okay. I still like using the same strategy I used during the main playthrough. Charge in. 1, 2, 3. Try and guard that. I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Now. Oops. Okay, this is fine. 1, 2, 3. Now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, when she does that, you develop the lights. You should be using the... Hang on. Guard. 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 Quickly swig. Jump. Oops. Use this, and then finish her off with this. Nice. That's pretty good. Good finish. Okay, now my fervor is quite low, but that's okay. One trick you can do as well is you can hold circle to increase your fervor, like this. I'm going to take a sip of this to refill my health. Obviously I wasted a little bit of time there, but it's okay. For this you may want to use Tiento to your Thorned Hairs to protect yourself. But you can do other things as well. So let me try this. I'm going to take a swig here. The worst one he could have... Well, not the worst one, but definitely one of the... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, almost got him. Now this one, I haven't been able to figure it out, but I thought that you could hit... If you hit 4 of these things, it might break his shield, but... No, not even 4. Alright, yeah. So for some reason, his shield just does not break on that one. You just have to kind of avoid those green energy balls. It's very frustrating. Okay, what have I got? Debla, yeah. Alright, and then the last one, the last one is kind of funny. Because it's actually a lot easier than it seems if you pay attention to everything around you, which can be a little bit tough. So wait a second, wait until the sword appears, use Debla of the Lights, then drink, and then just spam attack up. Watch out for the lightning. On, drink again, use Debla of the Lights again, spam attack up, and I think I am not going to make it. Hang on. Oh, I don't have enough. No! It was one blow off. Okay, I got it. One bloody hit. I should have just swigged again. Yeah, so if you position yourself correctly, all that kind of stuff, you can win like that. Like I said, these ones are not too bad. I'm actually not sure if I got an S+ here. I think I only got an S. Yeah, I only got an S because I screwed up a bit. That's kind of the level of difficulty that this provides. It's not really the easiest thing in the world. So yeah, I was at one stage I was like thinking, yeah, I'll do this, but I really don't want to do this now. It's just too much. So I thought I'd show it off so you can see what it is like, but yeah, I'm not going to do it. I will explain what they are. So these, this obviously you saw was the first 5 bosses: Water in the Silent Sorrow, Ten Piedad, Our Lady of the Charred Visage, Tres Anguistas, and Ezra's of the Anointed Legion. Then this is Melquiades, Exposito, Circe, Chrysanta, and Escriba 1 and 2. This one is basically everything. So it's all the way from Water in the Silent Sorrow all the way to Escriba 1 and 2. The 4th one is actually one of the easier ones. It's just the 4 Amenacidas and then Laudas, which is like fighting all 4 Amenacidas in the same body. The 5th one is from Water in the Silent Sorrow all the way to all the way to Escriba, and then I think it's followed by the Amenacidas and Laudas. However, you get like a refill of the health and fervor as well. I think like after every 4th fight or every 5th fight or something, you get a refill. And then the last one is just insanity. It's every single fight that was in this one, plus Isadora, Voice of the Dead, and Sierpes. And on top of that, they're all randomized except for Chrysanta, who is the final one. And on top of that, Chrysanta has her 3rd form, which we're going to see in the next episode, because the next episode is going to be the final one where I finish the game with ending C. So yeah, that's basically what Sacred Sorrows is. I'm probably going to leave it there. I don't think I'm going to show off any more of it. It's just too much for me to do. On top of that, if you do manage to S+ every single thing, you unlock another skin. It's a skin that I'm not going to get because I just don't have the patience to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much what there is. So I went a little over time, but at least we got through it. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 20 of Let's Platinum and 100% Blasphemous, sort of. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.